Good day, Disney fans. Come along as we try and open up some Disney magic. Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining us here once again at Zach Meglin Collectibles. And we have another product from Disneyland 70th anniversary to rip and review. We actually have our second hobby box looking for a little Disney magic. Will we hit the ultra rare enchanted relic cards, or the autos, or even rarer sketch cards? Well, let's find out. As you know, we did get this from TOPPS' website during pre-order. So the seal is broken, no turning back, and let's hope for some pixie dust, some Disney magic, whatever we can do to try and wish a hit into existence. So as you know, there's a difference between these boxes and the Disneyland 70th anniversary exclusive boxes that are released at Disneyland. Those boxes go for $50 more at $150. This box goes for $100. But we can get sketch and auto cards here as well. And we found, based on our last video, if you have not checked it out, there's a stark difference in terms of the hits. But based on the last video, a lot of our viewers went ahead and told me pretty much that they've been hitting some bangers as well out of these boxes. So hopefully we can do the same. I believe in our last box we got 2 numbered cards, but we're hoping for something even bigger today. So let's see. Yes, we're going to be getting the 2 numbered parallels per box. So that is what they're guaranteeing. And I believe you're going to get relic cards featuring potentially member costumes, Disney dollars, and vintage tickets. Let's get to ripping. All right, pack number 1. And if you've been watching any of our Disney videos, stay tuned for your chance to win an exclusive from Zach Meglin Collectibles, an exclusive blaster box from the 70th anniversary, just by following some of our giveaway rules. Here we go. So we're seeing some cards that we did not see, at least on the base cards, the last time. That's always cool to see some cards we haven't seen before. You can see we are going to hit our first foil card. We kept calling it Chrome, but it's the first foil card, and it's the Uranium Hunt. I don't think we've ever pulled one of these before. Cool deal. And let's do this. Oh, okay. So we got something backwards here. It is an Alice. Ooh, there you go. These are the nostalgic cards. Or I think they're called iconic cards or something like that, but these are cool. All right, we have an Alice, which is cool. And we've got this one here and that one there. Okay, so the Alice we will sleeve up. We've hit a Mickey, a Winnie the Pooh, I believe, as well, and a Pluto of these cards. So nice to see a Alice out of that one. Okay, on to the next one. Hopefully it's just the start of many cool hits. All right, so these are the base cards. If you've been to Disneyland, you're familiar with a lot of these places here. So hold on. We are going to... All right, let's do this. Haunted Mansion and Space Mountain. And we are going to turn this over. We have the Flying Elephant on the foil. And we have another foil. There you go. Fly Your Own Flying Saucer from Tomorrowland. So we like these poster cards, especially the vintage looking poster cards. So we'll definitely sleeve that up. There you go. On to the next one. So, as we mentioned, we are running giveaways. And let me take the sports part out of it, because we are running for sports and non-sports. We will be giving away one of these 70th anniversary blaster boxes. So how do you qualify? That's your question, right? Well, number one, you need to be subscribed to the channel. That could be easily taken care of right now by hitting that subscribe button somewhere along your screen. As well, you can hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss out on any of our videos and our chances to win our giveaways. Here we go. So we have, or I should say enter our giveaways. There's a Mushu. I think we've pulled this one before. You need to watch this video to the end. Like this video. Hype/share this video. So if you have that hype button at the bottom of your screen, hit that hype button. If you've used up all your hypes, then share this video with others. And finally, you need to comment. In the comment section, we are going to ask some questions to sort of engage everyone in our community. We like to have a little fun with that. So hold on, we're going to hold off on that. And once again, we are hitting base cards we have not hit before. There's a Mickey Waffle. Someone was saying that we definitely have to try one. We have never. Oh, there you go. We have a nice one of Minnie Mouse. All right, liking that one. And on this one right here, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. There you go. We have a Mickey Mouse. So we're getting these iconic ones here. There you go. Another one to sleeve up. Boom. Okay. And now, what is our question? Okay, so we usually like to ask 2 questions to engage you here. And we will be asking them shortly. Okay. All right, so we got 3, looks like, that we're going to get of significance. All right, here we go. We are going to get a Star Speeder. And we are going to get, ooh, this one looks different. It is a Space Mountain numbered to 150. There you go. Nice look. That's our first numbered card. I don't think I've seen this design before. What is this, like a aqua glitter? Not even a glitter. That is cool. So we got a numbered. Remember, we're guaranteed 2 of them. So let's see here. Let's put this one over here. And that one's out. Ooh! Oh! Bang! First time. We've never done that before. We pulled a auto card. There you go. Same pack. Numbered and auto. Bob Joles as conductor. Attraction voice talent. Wow, we have some Disney magic in this box. We got an exclusive auto card. Wow, there you go. So we got some 3 significant cards there. We got our numbered and we got an auto. That is cool, guys. Disney magic is upon us. All right, so that's just, we haven't even finished half of the box yet. There you go. Will we hit the sketch card while we're at it? I heard that these were loaded. The first time we opened them up, I was questioning that. So this is looking good thus far. Oh, there is the self-serve. This is the Dole Whip right there. If you haven't had that, you got to try it. And they have that at the park, the Tiki Room area of Disney. But if you've ever been to Disney's Aulani in Hawaii, you've taken a Hawaiian vacation, they sell the Dole Whip there, and it is just as good. All right, here we go. We have a Monsters, Inc. Sully Dance Party. So that is the first half of our box. So, question for you guys. So we're going to ask one of our 2 questions here. All right, so simply, we are going to ask, who is your favorite Disney character? Simple enough. So let's make it more specific, okay? So if you go to Disneyland, or maybe you've never been to Disneyland, but if you plan on going to Disneyland, who is that one character that you would want to take a photo with? All right, if you had to stand in one long line for someone to take a photo with, who would that be? Aside from Mickey Mouse, okay? Because I know that's going to be very easy to say Mickey Mouse, but aside from Mickey Mouse, who would be that one character? It could be someone new, but who would that person be? That is one of our two questions that we'll be asking. Sort of fun questions to engage us in our video today. If we were not already woken by the fact that we hit a numbered and a auto in the same pack. There you go. To honor America. So stay tuned for our second question, especially if you're still digesting our first question. So some people have asked me where I've been in terms of Disney. I've been to, fortunate enough to say I've been to, of course, Disneyland, California Adventure, Disney World, all the parks there. I've been to Tokyo Disney Sea. So Tokyo Disney Sea has a lot to offer that we don't have in any of our parks here in America. So I'll tell you that much. Okay, so hold on. I sort of messed things up here. We have an Ezra. So this is another iconic one of Ezra. But I don't know if Ezra is going to be worthy of our stands here. So we'll just put Ezra right here. And we have Big Thunder Mountain. A few people mentioned that that was a favorite ride of theirs. We've got a churro. All right. And finally, we have Rowboat Ghost. Rowboat Ghost. Okay. Moving right along. That was the first half, is what you see up on the stands. We are on the second half. And just so that you know, we've already released, this is our third Disney 70th anniversary video. If you have not done so, check out the other ones because you can qualify for all of our giveaways. When I say qualify is you can have multiple entries by answering our questions and liking and sharing all that stuff in those videos as well to increase your chances. You can go back and do that if you have not already viewed our previous 70th anniversary boxes. I'm mistaken. This is our fourth video. We also have the exclusive Disneyland box that we got 2 weeks prior to this release. So here we go. We're down to our final three packs. That means we have another numbered card. But could we have even more magic? Let's find out. And stay tuned, like I said, for our second question that will qualify you for our giveaway. We are definitely eager to share this. I haven't seen the value boxes yet, or blasters, or whatever you want to call them, on the shelves of Target, even though I know they are released Target online. So if you want to get that, I think they retail for about 25 bucks. So, okay, so we're going to get something, those little light bulb thingies there. It's the Lands. It's Frontierland. Not numbered, but we like these cards nonetheless. All right, 2 packs. Probably a good time to ask our next question. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Jungle Cruise. Okay, so we got a turkey leg here. Ooh, we've got a snack bar. All right, Bear Treasure. All right, so we're going to ask our final question. We have a Gus, so we're getting a lot of these iconic cards, which is cool. Before we hit our last pack, which we should get a numbered card on, unless they're going to count this auto. They may say, hey, you're pushing it if you want a second numbered card when you already pulled an auto. But let us ask our last question. So, if you've ever been to Disneyland, you know someone had mentioned one of the descriptive words that reminds them of Disneyland is the word lines, usually long lines, okay? So usually you may have your day planned. So if you go to Disneyland, they drop rope, all right, which ride are you running to first to get in line for? Okay, so that could be Disneyland, Disney World. If you've been, if you haven't been, and there's only one ride that, if you've never been, there's only one ride that you can go on because the lines are just going to be way too long. What is that one ride that you run to as you first enter the park? Let us know. It could be because it's your favorite ride and you want to ride it multiple times. It could be because there are no fast passes for them. It could be because you know that there's going to be a 2-hour wait, so you got to get there first. So what ride is that ride that you run to as soon as you get into Disneyland? All right, so we are going to get something here. We're going to get 3 of them that are going to be sort of have a little misdirection, which leads us to believe it's something usually cool. Okay, so we're going to put that to the side. All right, so these are our final base, the Bride and Indiana Jones. Okay, here we go. We are going to get an iconic one, not an iconic one, the Mine Train. We're going to get it looks like a green, okay? We're going to get a green. So the green, before we get the green, let's look at, there you go. We have a nice poster one of Main Street. That is cool. Main Street. So also in the comment, let us know how we done today, guys. Let us know. Did you enjoy this rip in this box? That's also good to know. All right, here we go. Final one is a green. It is a Then and Now. It is numbered to 199. Something lurks inside the mountain. That would be the Abominable Snowman. All right, if you've been on the Matterhorn, that's who that is. All right, so we got a 199. We got a 150. We've got a few of these iconic ones. And, of course, we hit the auto as well in our box. So tell us how we did. Go ahead and answer our questions and register for our giveaway, because one lucky winner at the end of this month, their name will be drawn and they will have their chance to rip open their very own Disneyland 70th Anniversary Value Box. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting the channel. Stay tuned because we have these value boxes to rip open next, but I think safe to say we had a successful box opening today with our hobby box. Take care.